Well, this is pretty exciting. Walking down to catch a bus.
Crespo, Chip, Crespo, Allende, Matamoros, Mano Bravo, Morelos, Independencia. Independencia. Hidalgo. Ok, Hidalgo. Ok, Tenoco y Palacios. Allende. Casa. Independencia. Atonal. Fin. Bloqueo. So, I got it there. We're down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not very far. Took you around the block. There's a bloqueo.
For a 2-hour ride to Tamazulapam del Progreso.
And about for today's trip, leave Oaxaca on Tonaltzin bus. Head up into the mountains, drop down into a valley right around Nochislan. And that's when we're in the Mixteca, Nochislan. And then continue on up into the Mixteca Alta, the high Mixteca, to Tamazulapam. And then climb, and then drop down to Chilapa, Díaz.
Where I get to make a pitch to try to get permission to get up on the church roof. Check in with you later. Well, looks like we're in luck. Down here on Avenida Hidalgo, 313. I'm gonna catch a bus. Already bought a ticket at the Tonaltzin bus. That's named after Tonaltzin. It's the name of a Mixtec king. Actually resisted Moctezuma, the father of Moctezuma, the one that some of y'all might know about. And I guess it makes sense. I'm going to La Mixteca. I might as well get on a bus that's named after a Mixtec king. This is the inside of the bus station. This is mostly the way I travel. We're about 3 blocks from the center of town. And basically I'm riding in vans, and today I got lucky. I get to ride shotgun, more legroom, for about a 2-hour ride. Tonaltzin. While I'm waiting on the bus, thought I'd share with you a regular occurrence here in Oaxaca. That city bus up there is sitting on one of the main streets in Oaxaca. It's called Avenida de la Independencia, the Street of Independence.
Cross Independencia? That's what bloqueo, right?
And for the last 2 days, the street's been blocked by a group, an indigenous group, that is protesting its lack of access to resources that, well, basically feels like the state government reneged on some of the resources it was supposed to deliver. And it's kind of cool because Independencia is usually packed full of traffic. Not the last couple of days. It's changed. Many of the urban bus routes come right down this street, and I've been noticing urban buses that had to change their routes, so they're riding on streets that they regularly don't. All because one group said, hey, we got a protest, and how are we going to make our protest known? Let's shut down urban traffic on one of the main thoroughfares. I mean, there's probably 8 different bus routes that come down this section of it. It was well planned. They come down this section of Independencia. The Gray Tarp is where some of the protesters stay and they cook food, spend the night. Don't know how long they'll be here, but bloqueos, blockages, that's a regular part of life in Oaxaca. Well, made it here. Now I'm trying to get the orientation of the church tower and the cupola. And so I'm on the, let's see, I guess this is the east edge of Tamazulapam. Progresso. Just went on the edge of town. $1 yet, that's good. Yeah, let's see, I'm gonna get, I think I'm probably gonna wind up over there in that new neighborhood. We'll see, because basically, okay, you can see the church there. Now I'm showing you the orientation. You see the tower's supposed to be on the right. I need to bring that ridge line behind the tower and the cupola. So that means I gotta head, let's see, I gotta head north a little bit. And I can lose a little elevation, but boy, I hate losing it once I gained it. See you in a little bit. When I see stuff like this, it's like, you know, there's a chance that the earth he stood on has been moved. Dang. Well, after about, I don't know, 20 minutes, half hour walking, I got the right orientation. The elevation's kind of tough. So let's see if this is gonna show up. Ooh-wee. I gotta tell you, the glare, it's really something out here. So I'm basically shooting in the dark. I need to be lower. And as I get lower, jeepers, as I get lower, the trees are gonna get in the way. Yeah, but we'll give it a shot. But man, the ground that he stood on, I'm less and less convinced that it's there, because that's a massive area that's been excavated. Not sure what it's been excavated for, but let's see. Oh, we'll drop down a little bit, take another couple pictures, then get back in town. So see if we can get up on that roof. Church roof. You know what I mean? The picture's from 1959. In the space of, what's that, 41, 63. In the space of 63 years, there's been some massive excavation. So I might not get it perfect, but I'm giving it a shot. Well, I'm still hopeful. I learned some more. I know where he took that picture. I was looking for earlier. It was, they were basically, they were just building a school in 1959. And there's still a school in that location. Guy wouldn't let me in because of the pandemic, but he gave me some information. An earthquake in 2000 destroyed probably that building that there's a little corner that, like, that's from the school building. And he confirmed that for me, but he said every building was leveled and they rebuilt the whole school in 2005. So after a little walk back into town, went into the church. To talk to a very nice woman named Mari Cruz, who's the church secretary. And she told me that I could go up, yeah, but they have to write up a letter that I sign removing all liability. I've never really had this before. Sometimes they just let me go on my own. Sometimes they send somebody with me, but they're concerned about me falling. And yeah, it's too bad. But that's I got to get up on that church roof, and he's shooting down. He was shooting down at the cupola to the left. That's this one. So it's a pretty easy shot. Just got to get up. And when it comes to church shots, I really have no choice of what time of day I do it. I'm just hoping it's a partly cloudy day. And there's two other photos that yeah, I just need to get up there, and I think in the space of 15 minutes I can be done. So I think I'm gonna find out where the colectivos leave going to Chilapa de Díaz.
Climb. And then drop down to Chilapa de Díaz.
Which is only 12 miles away, but it's a 45-minute drive because it is a mountainous, we gotta climb up and then descend down to Chilapa de Díaz. And I gotta look for permission one more time to get on top of a church. But, you know, days like this, just gotta be hopeful. And there's certainly worse things you could be doing, or I could be doing. See you in a bit. Well, it was about a 40-minute ride from Tamazulapam to Chilapa de Díaz. And it turns out I don't need to get on a church. I'm actually on the step of what they would call a Calvario. So the church is over there, and behind me, I'm sitting on the front steps of the Calvario, which is I was about 30 feet higher. And what we're looking at is there's the old plaza that was forested, and now it's no more. This ridge is pretty easy to make out. This erosion scar is still there. The roofs, not so much, but I did want to show you. Sometimes Dr. Bustamante Vasconcelos would find a location he would like, and then he would shoot, and then he would rotate. So some of you probably noticing, like, hey, those roof tiles look a lot like those roof tiles, and you're not wrong. And I noticed that, and so what I did was I put them together. And I probably found like 10 of these where he just simply found a spot he liked, and then he rotated. Of course, he was using a camera that didn't give him panoramic mode. But let me show you what the picture looks like. I'll just pick up one of them. Let's see. And then I gotta catch a cab back to Chilapa de Díaz. Okay, so there we go. And maybe if I do it like this, yeah, you can see that ridge line. Maybe, I don't know, I'm asking the camera to focus on two different things. Maybe you can see the landslide scar. And remember, this picture is from 1950. So we're looking at 72 years, and that scar hasn't covered up. This is a pretty dry area. Yeah, so I took my pictures. Looks something like this. And now I think I'll find a place to buy a Coke. No, I'm gonna find a Jugo Verde, hopefully. Find the taxi stand, and then ride 40 minutes back into Tamazulapam, because I've got a date at 5:30 with the church secretary. And hopefully she's gonna get me on the roof. See you later. It's another part of the routine. Wait. So this taxi called the Colectivo, it's not gonna leave until it's got 3 people. Entonces, I'm gonna be waiting. Otherwise, you gotta pay private. Costs a lot more. It's cool when they give me access to the church roof without any supervision. Only thing is I gotta watch out for low doorways. Oops, it's kind of dark. And I get dizzy too. yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Aquí estamos. Okay. I think I got one shooting east. I'm gonna start with. That's the best light for that shot. I hope it's shooting east. It's pretty lousy. Oops. Ah. Gotta turn this off. We got work to do. Okay. 2 out of 3. Now we get the one where we get just to shoot directly in the sun. Man, it's windy up here. Let's take this picture over here. I don't know if any of y'all been in a bell tower before. They're kind of cool, but I just don't want them to start ringing it while I'm in here. Got 4 of them, and they can put out some serious vibrations. I was just taking a picture right there. It's been a lucky day. Everything, all except one. Good day. Well, I am feeling pretty weak, but feeling very fortunate because let's see, today's Friday. Wednesday was a very successful day, and I ended the day in Tamazulapam, and I knew I wasn't feeling that good. And I was like, okay, at any moment, yeah, this could take a turn for the worse. But it didn't. But Wednesday night, that was a night of crazy dreams and a whole bunch of sweating. And then got up real early Thursday morning, and I felt like I got hit by a truck. And I was thinking, I can't travel. No, this is just an accident waiting to happen. But, worked some things out. Used my old standby, and it worked for the 2-hour bus ride. Last night was another. Ooh-wee. I got some pretty damp blankets. Seemed like it'd just be little waves of sleep an hour and a half, wake up soaked, move the blanket so you're not covered with clammy stuff, sleep another hour and a half, wake up, blanket soaked in a different area. But woke up, and it's time to get back to work. No, I'm not gonna walk anywhere today, but I'll be processing photos that I took on Wednesday. And I made this video that shows you how Wednesday started off really well. Turned out to be really good. And as I said, I'm feeling very fortunate that I was able to complete my day Wednesday without any accidents.